Hello, Storm Philomena has been making headlines across Iberia. Significant snowfall, torrential rain. Gibraltar saw 186 millimetres of rain in just 48 hours, and Madrid was brought to a standstill because of the snow. Now, there are still warnings in place on Sunday, yellow and amber warnings. The red warnings have expired across Iberia by this stage, but still further snow across the northeast of Spain. Then we see heavy rain moving through Sardinia, Corsica, Italy, into Greece and Turkey, but further north into the Balkans. Likely to see some significant and disruptive snow on Sunday. Now, still, as I mentioned, that risk of snow across the northeast of Spain and still some heavy showers down across the southern half of Spain. But things do begin to turn quieter here in the days ahead. And it's a fairly quiet day across much of France, the Alps and into Germany. But we've got systems waiting out in the northwest of the Atlantic, and they'll be pushing their way eastwards as we head through Monday, initially into the British Isles, but then also across into Scandinavia as well. And this could bring some significant snow here. Meanwhile, across the eastern side of Europe, things are very, very much colder, and we'll look at the temperature forecast for Moscow in just a moment. But in London and Paris in the week ahead, not as cold as it has been. There will be some outbreaks of rain. Things are looking much quieter in Madrid, dry with some sunshine. But a bitterly cold week in Moscow. These are the daytime highs. We'll start to lose the warmth in Athens, and things will turn cooler here. Hello, we'll get the forecast for the Middle East in just a moment's time. But first to Africa, where we'll talk about what was Tropical Storm Danilo. It's now a tropical depression, but that's going to bring some very heavy rain and strong winds into La Réunion and Mauritius in the days ahead. Speaking of heavy rain, more of that to come across this eastern zone of Africa, particularly through parts of Zimbabwe, Botswana, the eastern side of Namibia. Heavier rain here than normal, and also some heavy rain moving into Morocco, the remnants of what was Storm Philomena, and that's likely to bring some mountain snow as well. Temperatures below average across parts of Morocco and Algeria in the days ahead. But things will be turning warmer in Cape Town over the next 5 days. Dry with plenty of sunshine here. There'll be some sunshine in Joburg, warm here too, but also some showers around in the week ahead. The sunshine keeps going in Khartoum, and those showers will start to ease from Casablanca, and as they do, we'll start to see the temperatures recovering a little bit as well. So some heavy rain across the north of Turkey on Sunday. Temperatures on the cool side across the north of Iran. As we move further south across the Middle East, things are fairly quiet. I'm sure you can notice these areas of blue in the Red Sea. That could provide a few heavy thundery showers across the west coast of Saudi, but most will stay dry. A bit of a breeze blowing along the coast of Oman and Yemen. But there's little change in the forecast actually in the week ahead for the Middle East. As you can see here in our city forecast, temperatures in the low to mid 20s Celsius with plenty of sunshine. That's all from me. Bye-bye. Hello, we'll get the forecast for Central America, Mexico and the Caribbean in just a moment's time. First to South America, and here's the earlier satellite picture. So where we see these clumps of whiter, brighter cloud, it gives us a good indication of where some of the heaviest rainfall has been in the last 24 hours. 3 zones to talk about. The first across the southern half of Chile. We'll come back to that one in just a moment's time. Then we've got this line of showers which has been developing into northern Argentina, Uruguay, pushing up into southeast of Brazil. And then we've got plenty of showers continuing on Saturday across Colombia, Venezuela, into the Guianas, down through the Amazon basin, into the southeast of Brazil. So some heavy rain expected on Saturday and also into Sunday across Rio. So some heavy showers into Uruguay. The showers starting to ease from northern Argentina, but still 1 or 2 scattered around, and very wet and windy across the southern half of Chile. That also means some further snow for the Andes as well. Here are the city forecasts then in the next 5 days. The rain should ease from Rio, turning warmer here. Some showers expected in Buenos Aires, and as they push through, the temperatures will start to drop. There'll be a few sharp showers developing, particularly across the southern half of Mexico on Saturday. Further north, it should stay mainly dry. A few heavy showers too for the likes of Honduras, Guatemala, and also down towards Costa Rica and Panama. Much of the Caribbean on Saturday looking mainly dry with some spells of sunshine, but likely to catch a few showers in the week ahead in both Havana and San Jose, but dry with plenty of sunshine in Kingston and San Salvador. Bye-bye. Hello, parts of the Appalachians and North Carolina saw a lot of snow to end the week, all down to a winter storm which has now pulled away eastwards into the Atlantic. Behind it, we've got cold air tucking in across a large swathe of the southeast of the United States. By contrast, across much of central and northern Canada, temperatures here are well above average. But let's talk about another winter storm through Saturday and Sunday. Initially bringing snow across the northern Rockies, the northern and central plains, and then it'll be sliding its way southwards through Colorado into parts of Texas, the eastern side of New Mexico and also into the southern plains as well. And then we have a system developing in the Pacific Northwest, and that's going to bring some very heavy rain and strong winds into Alaska, British Columbia. Heavy rain at lower levels, but given any elevation, further significant snow. And there's also a fire risk through the weekend through parts of Arizona and the western side of New Mexico. Here are the city forecasts then over the next couple of days. Fairly wet and windy in both Vancouver and Seattle. Should be mainly dry with some sunshine in both San Francisco and LA. So to the eastern side now, where we're going to stay in that cold air in the days ahead, and those strong winds will begin to ease. Like to see some snow, as I mentioned, developing across the southern plains as we head through Saturday and into Sunday. For much of Florida, it's looking mainly dry, but a little bit more cloud along some coasts. So it's going to be dry, sunny, but cold in New York, dry, sunny and warm in Miami. Hello, thanks for joining me. We've got some very cold air across much of Central Asia at the moment. That'll be sinking its way southwards in the days ahead. So we have a number of yellow warnings across parts of northwest India for cold conditions and also fog as well. A fog warning in place across Odisha on Sunday. Further south, it's rain warnings that we have. This is the earlier satellite picture, and there's more rain to come as we run the forecast through Saturday night and into Sunday. So lots of heavy showers and thunderstorms across Sri Lanka, moving into Tamil Nadu and also further westwards into parts of Kerala. Could just see a few showers developing into parts of Karnataka as well. So really quite a wet day across the southern half of India on Sunday. Further north, a different story. As I said, we're in this cold air across much of Central Asia, particularly across Kazakhstan. And that colder air will be sinking its way southwards over the next few days. So as I mentioned, a number of warnings in place across the northwest of India for cold conditions and also fog. But these areas of blue and in places green indicating the heavy rainfall. Could see a few heavy showers across the Maldives, but really across Tamil Nadu into Kerala and Sri Lanka, this is where we'll see the heavy rain, and also across Odisha we have those fog warnings in place too. In Mumbai in the week ahead it stays very warm with plenty of sunshine, still very unsettled in Colombo, thunderstorms or longer spells of rain on most days. We should start to see the rain easing from Chennai with some sunshine returning, and we'll keep the sunshine in Karachi. Goodbye. Hello, on Friday night in Seoul, the temperature fell to minus 18.6 Celsius. It was the coldest night there in 35 years. And we're still in this very cold air mass across much of China, the Korean Peninsula and across into Japan. Further south, these white areas of cloud indicating the heavy thundery showers. They continue through Sunday. Still like to see further snow across parts of Japan on Sunday, particularly across Hokkaido and Honshu. And again, we're in that cold air mass, although the temperatures will be recovering in the days ahead. Could see some heavy rain developing across the coast of Vietnam on Sunday. Heavy rain too across the Philippines for the Malay Peninsula. And really wherever we see these blue and green colours, it just indicates the chance of those heavy thundery showers continuing. And it'll stay fairly unsettled in Osaka in the week ahead. Some sunshine returning here as we head through the second half of the week, and the temperatures beginning to recover in both Beijing and Seoul. So to Australasia now, we've got further heavy monsoon rain across the north and east of Australia, particularly down into Queensland. Still for now, holding on to that heat across the south and east of Australia, but that will tend to moderate in the days ahead. We've got an area of high pressure building through the Tasman Sea, so we'll start to see fronts pulling away from New Zealand through the second half of the weekend. Still the chance of some outbreaks of rain for the South Island and maybe a few showers for the North Island, but essentially for much of New Zealand, it's a fairly dry week ahead, but it will be that temperature yo-yo in Melbourne with the heat moderating here.